Hey you guys, I know it's like you're probably thinking as soon as you saw me, you were probably thinking, look at your hair. I know it's in braids, and guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I did these braids myself. I have lotion on my hand. But I did these braids myself for the first time in my life. I did hair weave with my hair, and I did it myself. I know I'll be wearing wigs and y'all be seeing me different hairstyles, but this is gonna be how my hair is gonna be for a while. I'm just drinking water, y'all. Oh, let me go grab my tea bag real quick and I'll come right back. So sorry. In case anybody was ever wondering, this is the green tea that I use, that I drink. It's called Twinings 1706 London green tea, jasmine green tea. And it's very good. I'm just gonna open it. And I wanted to say, before I even say anything else, if I can remember, because it was the most important thing to remember to say this time, to everyone, that I love y'all, and that I just want to say, what's it called? God is intentional. He is very intentional. Everything he does is intentional. Everything he says is intentional. God is an intentional God. And I wanted to say, the main thing, that was part of it, but the other part was, on the tread, no matter what, trace God. On the tread, you know what that means? I'm saying, like, on your trail, on your path, on your way, just trace God, because he's there. He's speaking to you. He's talking to you. I'm trying to get this tea in this water. He sees you. He hears you. He knows you. He knows your name. He knows who you are on the inside and the outside. He created you. He believes in you. And if you believe in him, I wanted to say, if you don't believe in God, you probably shouldn't watch my videos, because I always talk about God. But if you still want to watch them, that's fine with me. But, you probably shouldn't. But who knows? Y'all like my new ring? It's almost Christmas time. It's almost Christmas. I was having this on my thumb and I was putting it on my ring finger, but now it's just on there. It's the only ring I'm wearing right now. Oh my God. Sometimes I'm wearing rings, sometimes I'm not. I have to find all my other rings, to be honest. I have no idea. I have no idea where they are. It's like bad. It's sad, but when I find them, I will let you know. I will let all of you know, and I will show you guys the ones that I have. But I have to get new ones. I have to get new rings because all my old rings are kind of just fading away. And I'm 20 now, so it's time for me to get, because my first real ring, I had my first real ring when I was 13. I'm 20 now, so I'm going to try and find myself a real ring one day. And my wedding ring is probably going to be my second ever real ring that I ever had. I was so disappointed in myself when I lost my first ring, because my grandma got it for me. And my grandma, I was so appreciative when she got me that ring, and I had never had a piece of jewelry that I felt like I wanted to keep forever. But when I got that ring, I wanted to keep it forever. And when I lost it, I was like, you know, I don't even know what to say, but or what to do. I hope y'all like my makeup, and I hope y'all like my hair. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, here's the pen. Is it even? It was on, but let me see. So God is intentional. I believe that everything is created for a reason. Like, the sun was created for the ground to be nurtured, for us to have light. The earth was for us to inhabit, for animals to inhabit, for humans to inhabit. Humans were created to take care of and nurture each other and the ground of the earth and to create on it. The moon was created for light at night, and sorry, I got a little sleepy. Everything is created for a reason, right? I wanted to say we're all created for a reason. And I want to say this short part. Don't get annoyed with me, because I know I've been saying this for the last 2 videos, but I just wanted to really not pattern, but imprint. We all have a purpose and a calling, and we all are here for a reason. We were all created for a reason, for a specific purpose, for a specific calling, for a specific reason. Because, and I believe that God's intentional in that way, and where he creates us to be purposeful. I think that sometimes in life, it's like, because people want to be someone, they want to have more in life, they want to have an equal, or they want to have, when I say an equal, I mean like equal amount to what everybody else has, and they want to have greater. But sometimes you have to look at what you have, and you have to say, I'm grateful. And you have to be content to that thing. And you have to be willing. And you have not to be sacrificial, or to let things go by and to waste your time. And I want to read you guys something, and I hope this is it right here. I wrote this to my mother. My mother wanted all of her children, all of her daughters, to write her a letter for this book right here. Letter to Mothers. The Daughters Edition, Donette Jones. She wanted all her daughters to write, her spiritual daughters and her daughters, to write her a letter. And this is the letter I wrote my mom. Hold on, let me find it. I'm going to read it to you guys. I'm in chapter 10. It says, Dear Mother, love, Michaela. It says, Dear Mother, I only give you the words from my heart. I've seen many come and many go, and it is past and present. One thing has, as it is past and present, one thing has remained, growth and strength. My love for you and yours for me. It's true, I've come to know no other love as yours. You bring me joy none other can bring. You are the one who has wiped my tears away and nurtured me. In every way you care for me, your care for me brings me peace. You truly are the only one who understands me in times where I've failed to understand me on my own. I doubt anyone will know me as you know me. When I can't put words to how I feel, you are there. You have laughed with me and you have cried with me. I appreciate you so much because during my hard times, you have been there every moment. All of those times make no difference to a woman like you. You love me the same, and you make times easy. You have shown me and taught me how to be graceful, how to be grateful. You have shown me how to withstand hate from the greatest places and to go to the lowest places where it may be. You've seen me at my lowest, helped me in my faults, yet loved me the same. After all of this is said and done, I'm convinced that you are the one I can come to, reminisce with, or just to be there for a warm hug and kiss. You are more than understanding, more than phenomenal. Thank you is what I'll have to tell you. Love, your sunshine, Michaela. And that's what I wrote to my mother. And the part that I really wanted to get y'all to read was, let me read it one more time. It's just the one line. It says, hold on. I just had it in here. Okay, okay. The part that I wanted y'all to hear me read was this part right here. It says, you have shown me and taught me how to be grateful. Because I've had a lot in life. I've had times where I had very little, and then I've had times where I've had very big. And I feel like the greatest times in my life actually came out when I didn't have much with me, when I didn't have much to have. And that's because in those times I had more family around me and I had more happiness because of learning how to be obtainable and learning how to not be obtainable but have obtainability with me when I have things, to cherish things, to be grateful for things. I had to learn that because I was always a grateful child. I was never bitter and I was never ungrateful. I would have things and I would keep them and I would, use them, and I was happy, but I wasn't as happy because I needed that level of gratefulness and I needed that level of every time I was with my family, I had my family with me more. I was around my father more, and I'm saying all this to say when you're grateful for things and you can obtain things through gratefulness, you can settle down and it can be and it can be just, it can be, how should I put it? It can be great to you no matter the amount. And it's like, yes, I may not have a lot. Yes, I might not have equal to my other family members or my friends or the people that I see on social media, that they have this and they have that. But I've never been the type of person to be like that. But I'm telling y'all because it's like, I want y'all to be living a good life. A successful life is not about how much you have. A successful life is about how much happiness you have. That's what a successful life really is. It's about how happy you are in your own life, how good you feel on the inside because of the moments that you can encounter, the things that you can do. And I'm not saying the places that you can go. No, I'm saying I'm not talking about ambiance. I'm not talking about audience. I'm not talking about anything other than happiness. I'm not talking about fear. I'm not talking about fear of not having anything, or no, I'm talking about just pure happiness, the goodness and the graciousness of the kindness of gratefulness is that when you are grateful, it gives you this feeling. Well, gratefulness is different for everybody, but usually when a person is grateful, they have a sense of ownership and they have a sense of just just gratefulness. And so it's like, because we live these lives and we're all here for a reason. We're all here for a purpose. And every season that we have, our purpose may change every season. But as long as we stay grateful, no matter what we have, if we're happy, that's a life worth living. Okay, that's 17 minutes, so I have to make a part 2 to this. I feel like I barely even said anything. Did I barely even say anything? Let's just keep going and I'll see what happens. You have to know how to, and I've always had it with me, but I'm teaching it to myself every day because I want to stay this way. You have to learn, everyone on this planet Earth, if you're not, then you have to learn how to be humble and how to yield. And here's why I'm saying this. If you serve God and you're under authority every day, whether it's, because we're all under God's authority, but I'm talking about if you're my age and you're living with your parent, whatever age you are, wherever you go, I'm talking about work, I'm talking about home, I'm talking about anywhere where you're under authority. Being humble, yielding, it doesn't just help you get through things. It doesn't just help you strive. It's the best way to have dignity, the best way to be respectful and honorable. When you yield to not your own understanding, because another reason why the Bible says lean not on your own understanding is because when we lean, we yield. It's kind of like when I was talking about on one of my other videos, I said, when you fall out or when you fall in instead of falling out. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with this? So I'm telling y'all this because staying humble and yielding to the word of God, staying humble and yielding to what God tells you, staying humble and yielding under authority, staying humble and yielding to just people just daily, because it's like, even in relationships, even with your partner, it's like sometimes you have to be humble and you have to yield, especially as a woman. It's like when you are being told something, or your partner's telling you something and it's like you don't want to hear it, or you don't want to listen, or you understand it but it's not something that you want to clock in about, you have to be like, okay, well, I'm going to clock in anyways, because I'm going to push aside my ego, if you have an ego, or I'm going to just humble myself and I'm going to listen because I'm your partner. I care about you. This is contentment. This is understanding. This is planning to have joy. This is planning to have no weaknesses. Some people think that being humble and yielding is a weakness, and it's not a weakness, it's a strength. And so I wanted to tell y'all that because it matters. It's important. Okay, so this is the end of this one, but there is a part 2. I have to go read a little bit and then I'll get back at y'all. But I love y'all so much. Watch part 2, please, and part 1. And if you skipped the video, if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't commented, if you haven't liked, go do all that, please. Okay, I love y'all. Bye.